Hello, welcome to Gemstone Tarot, Friday the 7th, is it? Probably, of November 2025. Thank you for all your messages. I had a migraine yesterday and couldn't do the daily, doesn't happen very often. And I'm just I did read a lot of them as well, as I was as it was in its dying throes. I was like, oh, I can now look at my phone. And it was just really nice. It was real pick-me-up actually. And today I'm all right. I've just got like the echo, you know, like you get an echo migraine where it's like just hanging around. So I'm taking it quite easy. I have done the Sagittarius reading though, and it is, so that will be out later tonight. Parliament of Owls, we are going to have a look. It's by Chloe Rhodes, by the way, which I don't think I've ever said. At a damning of jurors. Appearing in the Book of St. Albans as a dampening of juroris, this collective noun offers a window onto a pivotal part of British history. When King John signed the Magna Carta in 1215, he enshrined a law, many of the precepts by which we still live today, including the right to a trial by jury. In his essay on the subject in 1852, preeminent American legal theorist Lysander Spooner, oh my God, Lysander Spooner. I mean, that is, do you remember when you were at school and you'd be like, oh, what's your paw name? It's like, is it the last cat? No, the last animal that you owned and your mother's maiden name, isn't it? I know, because I remember mine was Timmy White, which I thought was quite good. But Lysander Spooner, cripes. Translated the crucial clause as, no free man shall be captured or imprisoned or disseized of his freehold or of his liberties or of his free customs, or to be outlawed or exiled or in any way destroyed, nor will we proceed against him by force or proceed against him by arms, but by the lawful judgment of his peers or by the law of the land. Before the 13th century, the old feudal system of justice prevailed, under which anyone accused of a crime could be charged, tried and sentenced by the lord of the manor and his staff. God, that must have been rough. Later justices were appointed to attend courts of assizes, quarterly court sessions where visiting judges were responsible for sentencing. Even with the advent of a trial by jury, the judge still had a large role to play in determining the outcome of a trial, and the jury would take their lead from him. A damning verdict, what is it called? I've forgotten the collective noun. A damning of jurors. A damning verdict was one that found that the plaintiff guilty of all the crimes that they were charged with. The word comes from the old French word damner, from the Latin damnare, meaning to injure or condemn. And in the God-fearing Middle Ages, it implied that your crimes made you worthy of eternal damnation. Nice. Next we will have a bevy of ladies. That sounds nice actually. Okay, we're using the Anna K Tarot because I've used it loads in my YouTube videos, in the monthly readings. And I've had loads and loads of people going, what's that tarot? What's that tarot? And it's weird because I've had it for years. And then I just got it out and I'm just like, ooh, I love this. I love this. So what do we need to know? We've just had a full moon. We're lurching into Mercury retrograde. I know, I can feel it. I don't know about you. It's already kind of happening. And I'm going to check. Yeah, we're getting loads of reversals, but they're not all in reverse. So them's the cards, people. Cripes. Although I don't mind getting loads of reversals when Mercury's retrograde. I feel like it's... Jesus, that's strong. Okay. Right, I feel like this is the overall energy card, which is the Fool in reverse. When we have our lovely Fool, as we do here, it's like the teenager, it's the zero, it's the zippity-doo-dah, it's the kind of nothing's going to happen because I've got this invincibility, and I'm just going to go and whoosh, wing, jump off cliffs and, you know, do all those things. Not that I'm encouraging you to jump off a cliff. But, you know, barefoot and jovial and carefree and not polluted by all of the other sort of advice, I suppose, and restriction. When the Fool is in the reverse, it's nearly always in tarot saying watch it. And if you don't feel like making the move, don't make it. And if you have a misgiving, listen to it. And, you know, if you were thinking of flying by the seat of your pants this time, don't. Do the research, get it right, wait until the time is right, or don't do it at all at the moment. That's what I'm getting from that. And it comes with the Page of Pentacles in reverse. This lovely, lovely card of the patience it takes to go fishing. If it's in reverse, it means that we're feeling naggy and we're feeling fractious and we're feeling a false sense of urgency. It's not as urgent as you think, okay? And of course, there are certain things you still have to do, even if you don't feel like it. It's like, well, that's the date it has to be done by. But if there's any wriggle room, wriggle out of it, okay? Knight of, I mean, this is such a gorgeous, I've just got to show it you because it's so beautiful. I love this Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups, but of course, and I did check the deck, he's in reverse. This can be that somebody's offer is not good enough. It can be about love, usually is with the Knight of Cups, or about a gift, or about an offer. It can also be it's not the time, you know, it's not, the timing isn't right. It feels a bit off. And even if it does come, it won't be quite right. Or love is kept away from you and you don't know why and you want to expedite the process. Don't. You'll know why in a minute. Chariot in reverse. Woof. Oof. Yeah, 2 horses, 1 arse. No. Multitasking, no. Skimping on one thing to get another thing done. Try and be as present as you can in each, because I do feel like Mercury retrograde brings the energy of scatter, which can work really well in some respects, but can also be so very challenging in others. So it's like, keep your eye on the road. Not even on the prize. It's like, stuff the prize for now. Keep your eye on the road and 1 foot in front of the other. Okay, now this card came up and I wasn't really feeling it as a major energy, but it's kind of knocking around in the background. Venus in Aquarius, the 5 of Swords, the energy of maneuverings happening, and I always get the feeling of pieces being moved around a chessboard, you know, that sort of thing. So there may be things afoot that you don't know about. I wouldn't seek to know yet. I would just seek to be cautious and not make the major moves if you can help it. And then the only card that we have in the upright comes at the end. And it's the 8 of Cups. The 8 of Cups is such a definitive card. It's Saturn in Pisces, which it is. It's a card of moving away from something or someone. You know, sometimes it's temporary and sometimes it's permanent. But it's always moving at distance, putting distance between you and something, you and someone. And it's usually done, I'm going to say, fairly reluctantly. And that's why you often have the cups sort of still present, because you know what you're walking away from. And there's a lot of emotional attachment, but nevertheless, 8 in tarot is a number where you still keep moving, okay? So keep moving and don't look back. And don't even ask why or what's coming next. It's just a feeling of keep on keeping on, one foot in front of the other. You know, I have a feeling this will unfold as we move through the month. That was a lot. I'm going to go and have a lie down now and watch Netflix. And I will see you tomorrow. Namaste.